How you doing, window cleaners? Happy Thanksgiving. I wanted to go over a few things here real quick. When you purchase a water-fed pole, a telescopic water-fed pole, usually comes with a brush, a basic brush, 2 jet setups, Euro thread like that. You'll get a adjustable tip that goes in to adapt that to your pole. I want to go over a few things with that. How to advance this brush, what you need to advance it to a 4-jet setup, and the different tip configurations that go with the poles, and how you can make a few modifications and adjustments. So first off, the pole, that's it. I'm using a 0 trad pole, the trad 12, the green one, nice color. And they come with the red tip is Acme, and a wood comb tip for old school window cleaning. Just, throw that on there, boom. Let's grab Sorbo handle. You just throw it on. Traditional, some modified brushes there, by the way. So you take that out, and when you want to use the brush, you're going to get something that looks a little bit like this. And you're going to have another few pieces that add on to the backside, little scrubbers and whatnot. And you're going to get the Euro tip. The black one is the Euro tip. The red one is the Acme. That goes in, boom, you're set up, and your basic brush screws on. And you tighten it up. You set up any extra features. Hook this all up. You get your pole hose that comes with most of the poles these days, 100 foot. And you start setting it up, plugging that into here, and coming at the other end, you're plugging it into your fast release right there, or you can just release it. You push the hose in to this end, you push that orange down with your fingers, and it pulls right out. Or that comes out as well. That's your shut off. That goes into your system or your source. Your feed line, your 3/8 hose that's on a reel, you put that right on the end there and right to the pole, and you're ready to go. You get the idea there. So what we're going to do is we're going to modify this. You get that with 2 jets and the basic setup on the brush like that. So we want to change that out. We've got one set up over here. You're going to need a rubber mallet. You're going to need a couple of extra pencil jets, which you can purchase from WCR. And we're going to have to put that brush in there and get that just into there and under the bristles a little bit. You're going to go the short side. There's a shorter side and a longer side. You'll put the short side right in there. Center that, give it a little tap just to get it sturdy. And that's it. To it, and that is in. Loosen that up a little bit. Slide those bristles in. Get that hole positioned. You get that so that the pad is sitting on both sides of the vise. Short side in the hole, hold it there, and give it a little tap to make sure it's going, and then a second. Boom. That's it. That's all it takes to put the jets in. And from there you would install. I'll show you that setup now. You started with your basic 2-jet brush. You've added the jets. Now let's get rid of the old base here. Yet. Come out. Those are in there pretty good. There we go. All right, so we're going to use these same screws again. And you've got the Tucker Swivel Gooseneck, side to side, adjustable up and down to change the angle. Whichever way you want to go. Love that loosey-goosey swivel. Now you can throw that on there. That is the upgrade to that. Then you've got the same if you take the female end off and you get the Ettore, it's an adjustable adapter right here, and you take this female end off and you put it on. Now I've got the same thing. I've got Acme and I've got the Euro. The difference of finer thread, tapered, Acme, the old American standard. We use the Acme a lot. We have a lot of old tools that we use the Acme tip for. So I just like to have that available as well for my brushes. So one is going to get the Acme, the other is going to get the Euro. But for now, we'll go over, we'll put this on. And these are going to be, I use the rinse bars, but a lot of the times I would just prefer the 4-jet setup. And let me get that out of my way here. Get that going. This is not too difficult to do. And just tighten it down. So let's get that out of the way there. Magnetic screwdriver is not so magnetic until I get it down there. All right, so now I've got the Tucker Swivel Gooseneck. I've got the 4-jet setup going on here. The hose, you've got enough in your 100-foot. Really, let's see, what we've got here is you're gonna need 5.5, so you got about 11 inches here, 12, 13, 14, 15 inches of hose. So let's measure that out. Let's do 5.5. I'm using the Ronin multi-cutter. And I'll just snip that. Take a second. Then we're going to take, these are your feeds. I'm going to show you right here. You've got your second hose coming in, and you're going to need 2 of the Ys, the 3-ways, and those are going to feed. These are the hoses I'm cutting now to feed, to get everything set up to go to the pole. Those are 2 inches. So we're just taking this off of the pole hose we got. Maybe we purchased a little extra, and then we're just going to line that up, cut another little bit there, and we've got the pole hose, and that was the Ronin multi-cut. So we'll move that out of the way, and I've got the extra jets, and I've got all the extra fittings over here to set this one up. And what we'll do is let's get one of these going here. Set this up. You're just going to get these hoses started on 2. And you got to work them on a little bit. It's a little chilly here, so on a warmer day, these will slide on a lot better. So we're going to push those on a little more later on, but you get the idea here. Now we set that up here. We set that up. Let's turn that, mark it down. And then what we're going to do, those 2-inch hoses are going to go in one here. They're going to go in one here. And you're going to take that other one and set that all up just like that. And boom, there we go. Now, I don't know if you sit above or below. It depends on how you do it, but that gives you the swivel. Now, I'm in above, so I do a few adjustments with the hoses, cut them, custom size them, and they sit above, and voila. We've modified some of them. Now you've got the Euro here. You can do the same one with the Acme. We've modified Ettore handles, so this just goes right onto the wood cone tip. You know, we've got a version with the Sorbo handle. We're gonna add jets to that one as well. 4 jets set up. Ettore brass on the Alpha scrubber with the rinse bar, with the univalve. That comes with a lot of the kits that you'll see, the univalve. And this one has got the 2 outer jets, pencils, and I've got an old school Tucker rinse bar with the wide jets. I've got that set up. I'm gonna put an Acme on here because of the profile, how this will sit nice and tight. and then I just join those all together up there, and I get a real nice flow out of that. Now I like this is the Mr. LongArm Pro Curve nylon tip. WCR sells this. It fits perfectly with that Ettore adapt right there. WCR sells that one. So when I am using this tip, it doesn't fit the zero poles, so I have actually used my bench grinder to grind this down. I can show you that in a how-to in another day, but I really like the snug fit, but I really like the sizing. This is a perfect size for every old Acme, standard Acme tool that we have. It fits this new Ettore part. So when we're dealing with a lot of tools, switching out to, we might have to do some dusting. We may have some old Unger tools. A lot of Acme tools in the Unger line. It just gives us the ability to stay within that right there in the Acme line, use all those old tools, switch out to the 0 Euro tip for the Tucker Swivel Gooseneck right there. Take that out, go right back to your trad tip. Well, there you go. I think that's about it for today. Have a great day, window cleaners. Talk to you on the flip side.